Hello Scorpio, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your January tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love, relationships, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of January. At the end, I'll pull some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And at the beginning, we're going to do a little oracle message. Just as always, today is going to be the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's get started right away. I'm almost done with all of January messages. There's just going to be just one more to go after this one, just Sagittarius, and I'm done. So yeah, these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising. In this case for the Scorpio, but if you feel so guided, please check out videos for other placements as well. And you're welcome to check videos for your cross watcher for someone you're interested in. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share it with others. Let me know what you'd like to see more of on the channel. There's going to be a lot more changes coming in very soon. I'm changing my partnership with Bold and Brave TV. We've been in negotiations. It looks like we're going to continue collaborating. But there will be some changes for sure. So even I don't really know right now what it's going to be. It's going to be a creative process. It's definitely going to be a much bigger deal. On Spotify, it's going to be broadcast as a, it's already broadcast as a podcast, but it's going to get a lot more attention there. So, and I'll be creating some other content and some useful materials that I'll be circulating. So, be sure to subscribe to the channel at the very least, because I'm sharing a lot in the community tab and obviously sharing links under the videos as well. And then, of course, to be completely sure that you don't miss anything, subscribe to my newsletter, and there's a link in the description box where you can go to my website and do it. And yeah, that includes everything that I'm up to. So let's see what we have for the Scorpio in January. We have this Sad Embrace. Maybe not the best card to start a reading with, but I opened the book just on that page, which means that I really need to read this for you. But you know what? There is there's definitely something positive with any kind of closure or any kind of split in your life. It may seem uncomfortable for a while, but it's important to trust that it's done for your highest good. Loss is a part of life. Let go and allow time to heal you. You may be entering into a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for your highest good. Literally what I just said. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept this loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises, along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. And you know what, Scorpio, your tarot card is Death card. So you're great at those transitions and moving on from one thing to another, transformations in your life. So it's almost like a little test, if anything, for you at this time, so you can show that you're good at this. Maybe not in this particular scenario, but there's just one more to conquer, one more medal, one more badge to add to your badges of honor or something. Let's see what we have for you with tarot. So for your love life and personal space, we have 8 of Wands. We have the Star. You could be dealing with Aquarius. And we have 4 of Cups. Then for your career and workspace, we have 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, very interesting energy for the workspace, and 8 of Swords. Wow. And then, oh, look at that, the Sad Embrace. That's the Sad Embrace card in Tarot, the Five of Cups. With the advice, we see Five of Cups. We see the Empress. You could be dealing with a Taurus. And Four of Swords. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. I love this Page of Cups in this deck because it's one of those where, you know, pigs can fly. And it's all about perception. You know, is this guy in the sea or in the sky? It seems like they're in the sea, just above the sea, but look at the feet, you know, and the pig that's flying. They're like just like over, very much high up in the sky. Anyways, in your personal space, we have Eight of Wands, the Star, and Four of Cups. There's definitely a little bit of disappointment here that I see. But in this case, it's a kind of like you think that you've missed an opportunity, but actually you haven't. Or it's almost like you feel like you're not worthy of an opportunity, but it's right there for you, right? And you're being guided at this time. The Star is a beautiful energy where you're guided, you know, on your path. In this month, we actually have the change of the North Node, which a lot of times the Star card symbolizes. The North Node is kind of like the guidance star, and or the guiding point. You know, it's where we are going with our karmic path in a specific lifetime. And it's also a challenge usually that you know, where we're supposed to overcome certain things, including our mindset, including our limiting beliefs, to get to the highest fulfillment. And in this month, the signs are changing, and it's changing from Aries to Pisces, and that's a really big change. So you know, don't think about your dream or your opportunity in a very precise way, right? Like, try to step back and think a little more abstract about it, and that will be we'll have a lot of opportunities to look at our past that way in the next year and a half, because Pisces is going to be asking us to see things, to see that bigger picture, right? To see our link, our connection to the divine, to ethers, you know, to those who have passed away, ancestral lane, like all of those things, right? And it's not going to be about specific daily experiences necessarily, right? It's going to be so much bigger. So what I would say here is definitely listen to the signs, watch the signs that you're seeing, and they're guiding you towards the opportunity. And it's important not to waste it, you know, because the momentum does matter, right? As much as you know that your path is always there for you and there are no wrong turns, but right now there is an opportunity to notice and to either say yes and go for it confidently, or sit back and be in that sad embrace longer. Not saying which one is the right one. It's for you to choose what you feel is the right path for you right now. In your career space, we have Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and Eight of Swords. So a lot of overthinking here with Eight of Swords, right? And wishing for, you know, going back in time when things were simpler and, you know, you had a great team and you could just have fun. Maybe you're actually remembering specific events where you could just all have fun together. Now it's, you know, you're back at that meeting room table where it's all about negotiations and planning and some tough decisions, right? But don't overthink it. And if anything, try to get back into the joyful, playful energy with your colleagues, if that's possible. If not, you need to create that environment for yourself. And I don't know how to say it, especially because obviously for each of you this will be a very different area and domain that you're busy in. But it's almost like look playfully at what your agenda is or what your goals are professionally. Don't stress too much over them. It's not gonna make it easier, right? And if it's something complex, big, and maybe confusing, then try to break it down. You know, there is a saying in the corporate world, in the agile world, that you need to start, you need to slice, if your problem is an elephant that you need to solve, you need to slice it real thin in like get an elephant carpaccio, and then you'll be able to eat it up, you know, like little by little. That's what I'm sensing for you here, Scorpio. It's not gonna help you to just sit again, to sit in a sad embrace and just think about, be nostalgic about the good old days. But you can use that momentum of the joy and playfulness that you had and the ease that you had, and use that energy to come up with something innovative in your current moment, right? Because right now you're kind of stuck in your head about it. Maybe there's a lot at stake there, that's why. Or you have a pressing deadline, could be too. For the advice, we have 5 of Cups, the Empress, and 4 of Swords. I spoke about 5 of Cups abundantly already with that Send and Race message. The important part is that, so it's up to you how you deal with it, Scorpio. But I feel like you guys are masters of going through the loss, through the change, and through endings and beginnings, you know? So this is just like one more note to that, you know, one more scenario, so that you know that whatever you know can be applied to anything, right? And then on the other side of it, there is so much potential, so much creativity. When you let go of that energy of lack and sadness and grieving, you'll find so much inspiration and innovation, right? For some of you, you would be meeting somebody who is so inspiring that you will never think about that old stuff again. And maybe quite easily, this is losing a relationship, losing somebody who you treasured very much. But this new person you'll find is going to be, you know, 10 times more important, more loving, you know, more significant in your life. So looking back, you know, at some point in the future, you'll be looking back at this sadness and you'll be laughing at it. Like, oh my God, and I was really, you know, depressed about that. I was really sad and upset about that thing. And then 4 of Swords is a good reminder to all of us, of course, but it's important to take care of yourself and take care of your heart more than anything. Like, nobody can do it but you. Nobody can help you heal your heart. It's really all up to you. Yeah, of course, to a certain degree, especially if it's a breakup with another person, the way that they behave or things that they say may make it easier. But if you think about it, in any case, at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you of how you turn things around and how you can heal. Don't put too much pressure with that. I'm not saying it just to be like, oh my God, it's all up to me. I have to do it. It's all in me. It's not really like that. It's just to say that, you know, you can take somebody else's advice, of course. You can even read the book. But there are podcasts now about grief, and heart healing. At the end of the day, you need to listen to yourself, you know, in terms of timing, in terms of what activities make sense, and maybe it's good to get some ideas, right? But make the final choice on what you're going to do next, if anything, you know, for yourself, by yourself. Messages for Scorpio from their person of interest, please. And that 9 of Swords. Like 8 of Swords wasn't enough. Okay, let's clarify. 8 of Swords and Page of Pentacles. Thank you, good one. Oh my God, your person is actually worried about you. They see a lot of that overthinking and you being in your head and beating yourself up and thinking that you don't have enough. You get passed out for opportunities in life, right? Almost like that you don't have the luck that other people have. Other people have it easy, but for you it's like super, super hard. And it's getting you even more to be even more in your head. It's like a vicious cycle, right? So your person is worried about you, Scorpio, that you're getting worked up over that. And they see how wonderful you are, and they see how you can work things out, you know, and they want to be there for you. But they feel kind of helpless, hopeless. They feel like they can't really do anything right now because of the way that you conduct yourself, that you're closed off, that you're trying to make it like a your thing, you know, you don't want other people to get involved and to get hurt. But just know that your person actually wants to help, and the fact that they can't and they don't understand fully what's happening is actually driving them crazy and is causing them some anxiety. So maybe it's a good idea to actually get together and have some intimate conversations about it, right? And see how you can support each other with this. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for visiting me, guys. Thank you for watching this video. And of course, if you liked it, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to my channel. Until next time.